Hey yo, what's up guys? This is Ace here, and today I will be doing a game review on Trainz Driver 1 that is available for download for both Apple and Android devices. Sadly, it's not available for Amazon Fire stuff like the Amazon Fire tablet. I don't know if it's available for that, but it is available for Apple and Android. So I'm just going to basically be showing you like what this game is about. And yeah, so basically this game is just about driving trains. You got your tutorials on how to drive the trains in the game, simulation, arcade, extra content, and options. The tutorials, it just shows you how to run the trains and stuff in the different environments, but I won't be going through that with y'all. Y'all just go ahead and download the game and then do the tutorials yourself. So without further ado, I'm going to basically be showing you like all the things that you can do in this game, and this works for all 3 maps, basically. So for each little section, since I'm in City and Country USA, I can do multiple things, and you can also do other things within the other 2 maps. But I'll be doing free drive today, just because it will be a lot easier for me to show y'all what you can basically do. Okay, so let me go ahead and go to, let's see, go to Central Station. Let me click Damon. There we go. Let me turn on the lights, go through the buildings. Alright, so we're good to go. Okay, so I'm basically going to be showing you, like I said, of what things you can do. First thing is first, you can drive a train. That's the main part of this game. Then there's a little speed limit sign up ahead. It's that white sign with the numbers that I think y'all can see. It says 25. That means 25 miles an hour. So I'm going to move this down and let me go to 56%. Should do 25 miles an hour. There we go. And the light should change to red as you pass the signal. There you go. So, you just drive a train all around the city. You can switch junctions with your finger. Green means that's like where you're going, and red is where it's blocked. So, if you have set to green, that's the way that you'll be going, and red, you won't be going that way. It's very simple. I like to have it, like with the arrow showing, just so that it's easier for me to tell which way the junction is switched. But if y'all have this game, y'all can I'll just turn off the junction overlays. It'll just be like this. I mean, if you click on the junction in the correct spot, it will switch. But since it's locked, I can't do that. The only reason why it's locked is because there's a train coming. If I stopped it, then it would be unlocked. But like whatever speed actually going, the signal or the switch would be locked. Okay, so I'm gonna make my way into the rail yard to show y'all other things that you can do. Okay, so I'm gonna blow the whistle as I'm going over a crossing. And stop. Okay, might get lucky. Nothing will happen if you run a red signal in free drive, but if you're doing like a mission or something, then if you run a red signal, you have to start over the entire thing. And the local freight mission is super long and super ridiculous. So if you mess up on that, just don't even bother trying again. I would wait till like the next day or something until you like do it again. So let me go ahead and set that. Okay, so that is set. Let me do this. There we go. Boom, perfect. Actually, let me switch this route up here to the main line. Okay. There we go. So now the dwarf signal set to green, and I can proceed into the yard, going at 20 miles an hour. Also, nothing will happen if you go over the speed limit. Like I said, in simulation, like with the missions and stuff, if you do anything wrong, you'll like restart the entire game. Some instances, the tracks will be switched for you in the missions, but most of the time you have to switch them on your own. You can also switch to metric units, which shows kilometers, which is also very helpful. If y'all like, I don't know who does kilometers. I think, what is it called? United Kingdom does. I think they do like metric stuff. Canada does. I know that for sure. I think. Well, anyway, if y'all are more familiar with the kilometers, y'all can just switch it within the game. Or if y'all just want miles an hour, just do like that. I mainly stick with the units that are already in with the level itself, like the ones that are already set to. Just so that like it'll be easier for me to tell, okay, so I need to go at this speed whenever it hits this marker for the speed limit. Because I mean, it's easier if you do that. Let me show you what happens if you go over the speed limit. The left number will blink, and the right number will just be the same. But if you're going faster than the next speed limit, it'll be like a solid yellow. Then it will flash, and then it'll be a flashing red. So let me just go ahead and get us up a little bit. It actually might be a little bit hard to hear me. So let me just do this. There we go. Let's hope that's better. So pass the signal, across the tracks. And one more crossing. There we go. You can also, let's see, toggle session instructions, hide gesture overlays, switch to metric. You can also ring a bell. It can get a little bit annoying after a while. Fun fact. Okay, so I'm going to set it back down to, I think it was 81, maybe? Nope. Let's try 80, come on. Come on, okay, whatever. It's close enough. Okay, so yeah, the next speed limit is going to be lower, which is going to be yellow. So if the next speed limit up ahead is 40, which it will be, and I'm going 50, it'll be yellow. Look, now it's a flashing yellow. And whenever you slow down to 40, which will be 71, okay, whatever. Let me do this. So yeah, there we go. Whenever it's below 40, it'll just be a solid yellow. But if you're above 40, it will flash red. Whenever you get too close to the speed limit, if you're going over the next limit. So watch. And look, it's flashing red. I'm going to slow down. If you're over the speed limit, it'll be a flashing red, and you'll basically get a penalty if you're not careful. Okay, so let me go ahead and switch the next tracks up ahead. Actually, I want to show y'all something real quick. So here are two signals. One's green and one's gonna be red. Okay, so here we go. For one-lane tracks, it's a little something different. It's gonna be set to let me see. It's gonna be a flashing yellow. There we go. The flashing yellow means that you're basically coming up into a rail yard, and the next signal will be yellow, and then that next one will be red. That's basically what it means. So the lights in this map, if it's green over red or red over green. Okay, I have no idea what happens. Let me just go over this here. So green over red and red over green, it's basically the same thing. It just depends on which junction that you're going on. Let me switch the track. Okay, the next signal is yellow over green. That's the same thing as a flashing yellow. It just means that the next signal is going to be yellow, and then the next one's going to be red. So going at 78 miles an hour, let me go ahead and switch. Come on, let me switch this track. Yeah, there we go. Switch to that one and that one. We've already been on this junction where I'm just going to go around the yard. It's just going to save us a little bit of time. And here we go, going to go through a tunnel. The lights are so bright. So I guess with that little stop, I think I accidentally pushed the record button. Oops. I mean, what are you going to do about it? So going on the 15-mile-an-hour curve. This is like the slowest curve in the map, period, because it's 15 miles an hour. So green over red, I'll be going this way, passing a red signal that I'm not even on the track for. Okay, so let me show you like the things, like the little destination spots on the map before we get going up the hill. Central Station, bypass route right here, it's the one track on the right. The main line, which we're about to go over in a little bit. Rail yard, coal power plant, and blue sky mine. This is like a mine, but there's like no mine tunnel. It's just like a station of some sorts. And then up the mountain, if I can go over here, it's like another rail yard or something. So we should be coming up the hill. Okay, we're crossing the bridge right now, over the line that we went over. That was the line that we were just on not too long ago. Now, if I can just... Come on. Please, 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 please. There we go. So here's like a little bypass route. Like for trains that are like coming down, that need to go down. But there's another train coming. It's just there so that the other train can get up and that next train can go down. Same thing vice versa. Okay, I'm not going to go into the tunnel because it's a little bit long. Basically what this is just a giant 180 to get out on the other side. So it should be coming out in a little bit. Here it comes. And there it is. If you saw the light, that's basically what it was. So as you go up the mountain some more, there's the track right there that we just went on, right there. Go up the mountain, there should be another signal. This is the last signal block for this line. And then it's just another rail yard. Alright, and I'm going to go ahead and get a little bit further and stop the train. Now, if you're playing this game, if you're doing a mission, if you have a long train, you're going to have to stop a lot earlier than what you think. It's not like a car. Because let's say if this next signal is red, and if I stopped it, like literally right there, it looks like that I'm going to go past the signal. So at this rate, it would be game over, and I would have to restart if that was a red signal. But if that wasn't, like, you gotta be more careful, especially with dead ends. Because dead ends are always marked with a red signal. They're always marked because it indicates the end of a line. See, it just goes right there. And my train is on that line, basically. So let me go ahead and back up all the way. Let's see, if y'all like wanted like a little bit of action or something, then y'all can do like a little train collision or something. And that's like kind of fun, but just be aware that if you collide trains, you won't get them back unless you restart the map itself. So if you do like a head-on, it'll stay there for a little bit. But if you want to save the cars, you need to have a spare engine in the back. Disconnect the cars with this button. See the red couplers? Like the coupler icon. If you click that, it will disconnect the cars, and then the cars will just roll back. But if you have another engine in the back that's far away enough, you can disconnect the cars and then pull the train with the cars that are still alive, basically, and then get those free. But if you don't do it fast enough, then all the cars will despawn, which is terrible. So I'm just going to cruise backwards down the hill. No biggie. So yeah, this is basically State and Country USA. There's also Outback Australia, which I won't show y'all. It's just a whatchamacallit, a HO scale layout. It's actually really fun. Like whenever I'm bored, I just come on here and just use my imagination. I'm kind of using my imagination right now. I mean, I'm just showing the video. So basically what's going on right now is that I literally just thought this is that there's a tornado coming through and chasing the train. How ironic is that? And now we're just trying to escape the tornado from its evil clutches. There's a train that comes out of the tunnel. So the next signal should be green. Yep, green over red. And this one should be a solid green. Yep, perfect. Okay, and I'm on easy mode right now, which is one of two modes that you can do. So I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all on realistic mode, and that's actually a little bit more difficult than what it seems. So, British Midlands, free drive, and realistic mode is more difficult, like I said, because you gotta do more controls and stuff in order to get the train moving. And this train is the only train in the game that does a wheel slip. So I'll go ahead and show that to y'all right quick whenever the junctions are set. Let's see, that's good. That is also good. Alright, here we go. Let me go ahead and move this to here just so that I don't hit it on accident. Zoom this in. Lights on. Horn is up. Forward. Release the train brakes. The brake cylinder should go down. Actually, I'm just going to do this. Watch this. Wheel slip is occurring. This is the only time that wheel slip happens is whenever you drive this locomotive. And in a little bit, you'll just see it start to go. So it's just cruising along. We're at 0 miles an hour going at full speed. It's just cruising. For bruising. So let me go ahead and stop the train. There's only one way to get this train to go. And that is if you just do it with little increments. Can I go now? Can I go now? It's up. I'm going at 1. Okay, fine. I'll just go to 2. I mean, come on. Okay, we're down to 2. The closer you get to 0, that means you're just set to go for the brake cylinder. I don't know what the others mean, but the brake cylinder is like the main thing I keep my eye on in case if like I want to stop. So let me show y'all real quick what the brakes do. I won't do it until I actually stop the train. So the brake on the far right, which is this one. Hold on, I'm checking real quick. I don't want to stop the train. Okay, so the one on the right, which is the one I just slid up, that's the train brake just for the locomotive itself. It also works for the back, because there's a locomotive in the back. If I can just go ahead and go to the back, come on. Come on. Yeah, so look, there he goes, right there. Here's the back locomotive. So it only applies brakes to the to the locomotives. Let me go ahead and increase this to 3. Try to get some speed going. Middle brake is for the train cars. Now, depending on the size of train that you have, it takes a while to get the brake pressure from the locomotive to the train cars because it starts from the locomotive. So yeah, it takes a very long time, especially if you have a freight train like that. That one, it's got like 15 luggage cars or flatbeds, and that takes forever for all the brakes in the train cars to be applied. So if you're going at full speed and there's a red signal up ahead, you better think ahead of yourself by a long shot. It's better to stop too early than too late. Yeah, it does take a little bit in order for the train to stop. So we should be coming up to the 1-lane track, and I'll show you this special signals or something just on this map and also on Outback Australia. The brake cylinder's at 0, so we're just cruising right now. Okay, here comes a 1-lane track. Let me go ahead and go back a little bit. And the signal on the left will change to red because just the 2-light signal. It's also for 1 lane. So there you go. I'm currently in the block, and I basically control the 1-lane section. Do not do a wheel slip on me. Do not do a wheel slip on me. Okay, thank you. Okay, so I'm on 5 right now. I'm just gonna go try and go max speed as best I can. Okay, so yeah, this 1-lane track, it's there's not that much into it. I mean, you're just going through a countryside basically. I'm going to pass a signal on the right, which is going to be set to yellow instead of red. And there is another signal like it just down the track a little bit. And like that signal's there in case if there's another train directly behind it. It's just like, you know, like it's be careful. And also if the next block is red. So just be like, you know, just like a warning or something. So cruising through. Okay, so... Oh, come on, you gotta be kidding me, bud. I don't want wheel slip. Okay, so watch the signal on the left. It just changed to yellow, just like that. Okay, now moving on to the last brake, which I completely forgot about. The blue one, the blue brake is the dynamic brake, and that helps the train go slow downhill. And there's only one way to activate the dynamic brake, and I'll show y'all that whenever I try and stop the train. And I'm back to the 2-lane track. And normally, if you're doing a simulation, like a mission, you have to be on the left track. If you try to go for the right track, the signal will just be red and you will not be allowed to go. So, yeah, if you try and do that, you'll just ruin the game and then you have to start over. You won't ruin it, but you just ruin the mission. Yeah, so this is the only, like I said, the only locomotive that wheel slip occurs. So if you want to go full speed, you just gotta take it up slowly. It's just, I mean, this is really fun. Wait, what's the bell? I guess this also works for the horn. Oh, jeez. That was a little bit annoying. Okay, so I think we're good. So yeah, there's also other trains that you can just mess around with. In order to access the train, you just need to tap on it, and then you got it. Now there's a special signal also here. It's the one on the left. Hopefully it won't be a yellow dot. It's gonna be, I think right there. Oh yeah, it's just a yellow dot. That's like a special signal for like a yellow-green or a flashing yellow. It's a signal with, okay, so I'm doing this from top to bottom. It's got a yellow, green, yellow, red. It's like, you know what, it's just one of those cool signals, you know. And that's like I said, the same thing as a yellow over green in the City and Country USA and a flashing yellow. Okay, so let me just... Okay, so we should be approaching full speed pretty soon. And we just got it. Got it. No wheel slip. And we're back on the 1-lane track. Okay, so whenever we hit top speed, which should be about 125, I'm going to apply all brakes. No, do not go down. Please, do not go down. I got you going at full speed. 117. Come on, 118. Here we go. So it really took me more than one lap just to get the train going at full speed. Alright. Let's bring it home. Past the green, mix with the yellow. Okay, should be almost there. Okay, whenever I get to the 2-lane track, I am going to apply all brakes, maybe. Yep, I'm not going any faster. So here we go. Brake 0, brake, dynamic, all the way. Now y'all may be thinking, well, why do you have to throttle all the way since you just zeroed it? It's for the dynamic brake. It's what helps the train slow down. So right now, the train has got no throttle whatsoever. So yeah, look at the brake cylinder. It's just going all the way. So 0 the throttle, 0 the dynamic brake. Oh wait. I know wheel slip is occurring. Just give me a second, bud. It took me just over a mile just to stop the train. Which is actually pretty awesome. I think, yeah, about a little over a mile. So yeah, the dynamic brake, in order to activate it, you need to have the throttle at 0, do this, do it, come on, do the blue all the way, and then the throttle. The throttle will have no effect. In order to do it off, throttle 0, track the dynamic brake 0, and then the throttle all the way. And there we go. I'm just going to release the brake pressure. Lose the brake pressure. Okay, whatever. So yeah, that's basically it. I'm just sliding. Oh, there's also a sand button. The sanders are just what helps the locomotive go uphill, basically, and like give it more traction and stuff. I haven't like officially tried it out, but I mean it's actually kind of fun just to waste it for no certain reason. It's really fun. So yeah, as I'm just sitting here, I'm kind of stranded since it's like I'm kind of being stupid with the wheel slip and stuff. Okay, here we go. I'm getting momentum again. So yeah, thank y'all so much for watching this game review for Trainz Driver 1. Like I said, it's available for download for both Apple and Android. So yeah, thanks for watching. Please leave a like and subscribe to my channel for more gameplay videos with Trainz Driver or other videos with other games. Other than that, I'll see y'all in my next video. So see ya.